Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to bring you something kind of new which I haven't done since forever. Rarely used, yes. I really don't have a true passion for RU, but since I tested this team out, oh my god. This is probably my best team I've ever made. I'm not even joking. I don't know, I guess. Well, maybe I've been playing only crappy players, but then again, I already played I think number 1 and number 2 on the PO ladder, and I smashed them 4-0 each, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, this team is doing pretty well. I think I'm in the top 10 on Showdown, which, I don't know, it's amazing. On top of that, I don't even like RU that much, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, my team is actually very strong. I just looked at the top 20 or whatever and just picked some guys which I thought would be cool together. And yeah, just roll with it. Anyway, my team: Dreadigon, Dragon Claw, Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch, and Earthquake. I've got Choice Spec Slowking with Surf, Psyshock, Fire Blast, and Trick. Choice Bandit Entei with Flare Blitz, Stone Edge, Extreme Speed, and Sleep Talk. Smirgle, fuck you. Then I've got a Tangrowth with Giga Drain, HP Fire, Leech Seed, and Sleep Powder. I've got a Life Orb Sigilyph, which you don't see that often, with Psychic, Air Slash, Heat Wave, and Roost. And I've got a Lomberry, Swords Dance, Rapid Spin, Aqua Jet, Stone Edge, Kabutops. So, looking at his team structure, it looks kind of decent. I mean, you have Smirgle to set up Hazard because Smirgle cannot Smash Pass in RU because that's not permitted. And yeah, I'm looking at Smirgle as a potential annoyance because he does have the Hazard plus Ghost combination to spin block. So I need to watch that. Either kill Spiritomb ASAP or just get rid of Smirgle. Looking at leads, either Dreadigon or Smirgle in his end. So I don't know. I just lead off with Entei just in case he leads off with Smirgle because I want to absorb the Spore with my Entei because I do have Sleep Talk. I have Lomberry on Kabutops, but I want to save that for a possible Will-O-Wisp on Spiritomb. So let's go into the game. I lead off with my Entei, and he leads off with Dreadigon, so that was the second choice. I really don't want to stay in, so I'm going to switch out into my Tangrowth, knowing that I can take any hit. He goes for a Glare, which is standard, but I really don't use it because I don't like it. I'm going to go for a Leech Seed as he sets up his Stealth Rocks. Really cannot do anything about it. I can just spin him later. So he's going to switch out. I think I predicted, and I go for a Sleep Powder because Sleep on a Dreadigon is not something that I wanted, but then again, he didn't want to stay in either. So he shows me he's got Sleep Talk and Calm Mind, so he's probably a Rest, Calm Mind, Sleep Talk, and then Dark Pulse or Shadow Ball. Probably Dark Pulse because Shadow Ball is doesn't hit normal types. And those are a little bit common in RU. I'm going to, I don't know, predict the fail on the Sleep Talk, I guess, and going to my Entei. I could have taken whatever. And I'm gonna go for a Choice Bandit Flare Blitz because nothing on his team really appreciates taking. As you can see, that is a bulky Dreadigon. It gets 2-hit KO'd from that point after that residual damage from Leech Seed. So it's all fine and dandy. I'm going to 2-hit KO this thing, even though I'm gonna get a lot of recoil due to Rough Skin and Flare Blitz recoil in general. He's gonna go to his Entei. I really don't want to stay in because I might need this thing for later. I'm gonna go to my Dreadigon, and since I know he's not shiny, he cannot be the Flare Blitz variant. So I think I'm a little bit okay with it. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake just to break his substitute. He probably didn't think I'd have it, so he was just trying to set up on me. He goes for another sub, which I really don't comprehend, but I guess, I don't know, he was trying to gauge damage. He probably thought that I would not do that much, but fuck, it's a Dreadigon. It has a lot of attack, and it's super effective. He goes for a Lava Plume here. He does not get a burn, though, which is very fortunate for me, and I take it straight out with an Earthquake. Oh, my lord. Wow, Dreadigon, you're strong. He's not going to go into his Slowking. I really don't know what this thing is going to do, but I'm just going to go for Stealth Rocks. He shows me Skull, so I know he's a bulky variant. Again, he doesn't get a burn, so Dreadigon? Hell yeah. Now I'm going to switch to my Sigilyph, predicting this Cold Burn because I want to get it so that I don't get paralyzed. But yeah, he just doesn't get a burn. I'm gonna go for an Air Slash. He paralyzes me now with a Thunder Wave. I really don't want anything to take a Thunder Wave, and I know Sigilyph is not gonna be that useful. It would have been useful against the Escavalier to go for a Heat Wave, but I still have Entei, I still have Slowking, so if it comes down to that, I just have more stuff to deal with it. I'm gonna keep going for Air Slashes, trying to get some damage on the Slowking, but it's really not gonna work out. I'm going to try and Roost up to a point where I think Sigilyph is more or less safe to take a last resort hit, so I think I'm gonna roost just one more time to get it about 90%, and I'm going to switch out into something else. I get to 92, and now I'm going to switch out probably into my Slowking, yes, because it's my Slowking check. I mean, yeah, Slowking checks Slowking, and I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go for a trick, predicting him to go for a T-Wave, and I'm going to trick my specs onto him, and he's locked into Thunder Wave. So this is beautiful. Now I'm going to predict the switch to a Cavalier because he cannot do anything, and I'm going to go for Fire Blast. He goes to a Spiritomb, middle ground switch, I guess. It's still asleep, so it's not going to do anything to me. I know I can take whatever because I'm... First of all, damn it, I just got the leftovers from him, so I'm going to get a little bit more recovery, and I know a Surf will take him out, so really no big risk there. And now he's going to go into his Cavalier at this point because I'm paralyzed, he's going to be faster. Therefore, I'm going to switch into my Druddigon as Death Fodder, and also to get some Rev Skin damage on that thing. He goes for Mega Horn, doesn't kill me, so he's a bulky variant with leftovers, and not a Choice Bandit or Swords Dance variant, which is kind of cool. He shows me Protect. Yeah, whatever. He just wants to get some more leftovers recovery. And at this point, I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. He's gonna kill me off with an Iron Head, I think, or a Mega Horn, whatever. It's really whatever. He would have taken me out regardless. Now, I'm going to go into my Kabutops just for the sole purpose of getting the spin off. I really don't need Kabutops anymore in this battle. His Entei is gone, so yeah, I really have no opportunity or no preference to have Kabutops on the field. I really don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Rapid Spin. I get it successfully. He hits me with a Mega Horn, and I get the weak armor, which is kind of funny. I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge. I would have liked to go for a Swords Dance on this thing, but I really just want to get reliable damage on this thing. I could have predicted the Protect. I actually thought I would go for it, but I really do not want to risk it and look stupid. And yeah, he goes for Mega Horn, takes me out. It's fine. I'm gonna go into my Entei, I believe, at this point. And yeah, I'm gonna go into it, and I'm going to lock myself into Flare Blitz. He goes for Protect to scout my move. And even if he switches to Slowking, because he does not have the leftovers, he's going to take a lot of damage from it. So I'm more or less safe to stay with Entei. And he's going to go into his Slowking. He really cannot do too much to me because I'm going to switch into my own Slowking to take the possible Scald or whatever. He goes for a T-Wave. Really don't know what he was doing there. And I'm going to go for a Surf, predicting the obvious switch because if he stays in, he's going to do nothing. And I get paralyzed, which is whatever. He actually lives the Surf though with 1% and gets a Whirlwind off. That's why I was slower in that turn. But it's whatever. I'm gonna go for an Extreme Speed, finish off the Smeargle, and that Slowking is pretty much gonna be walled by both my Slowking and my Tangrowth if he locks himself into a water move. I'm sorry. He goes for a Psyshock because he wants to touch my Tangrowth. Ooh, that's gay. But yeah, female on female action. Well, I guess lesbian action is it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna get paralyzed on his Psyshock. Since I'm physically defensive, I'm gonna take that beautifully, and I'm just going to finish the game with 2 Giga Drains. So I hope you enjoyed this. I've been having a lot of fun with this RU team. I really don't know why. It's just solid, and it gets me wins. So, you know, when you build a team and it kind of works better than you thought, well, this is a prime example of that. Anyway, I'm going to take it out with a last Giga Drain. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.